Hey guys, it's me, Jess. Today's Friday. I know I missed my 3-week update, and since Monday will be 4 weeks, this is kind of my 3/4 week update. Um, I was in the hospital. Um, I went to the emergency room Monday. They gave me a bag of fluid and they said that it was just my acid from my stomach. It was bothering me, so they gave me some medicine, sent me home. I took it and I knew something still wasn't right. I was like, you guys, I mean, I can't, I'm supposed to be on the period stage and I can't do anything. The minute I drink something, I am in pain, I'm throwing up. They gave me a CT scan. Everything looked fine. There was no, twists or blockage or anything. So, um, what happened was I was just really dehydrated and I caught a virus. There's a summer cold going around and I caught it and it just wiped everything out of me. Plus, they hadn't taken me off my blood pressure medication yet, and my blood pressure is perfectly normal without it. So they're thinking that it's a combination of those three things. Just the cold is what knocked kind of my immune system down, and then taking the blood pressure medication made me so fatigued that I really couldn't do anything, and I got behind on my liquids because of it, and my body couldn't fight off what was going on, and I just ended up getting really sick. So I was admitted to the hospital Tuesday morning, and I just got home last night. Um, oh my gosh, I never want to be dehydrated ever again. I mean, the hospital is so hard to sleep there. They won't ever leave you alone. Um, they kept taking my blood. Oh, my potassium was really low. That's the other thing. If you have really low potassium, that can knock a lot out of you too and make you feel really nauseous and sick. Um, so yeah, I mean, but the first day when I went to the emergency room was Monday. I mean, they just sent me home saying, "Oh, you have acid, blah blah blah." So yeah, you're your biggest advocate. If you know something's not right, I mean, tell them, no, this is not right. Um, they were really nice, but some of them didn't quite know, I guess, what to do for me because I had gastric bypass. I mean, they were bringing me ice water, which, I mean, we're not supposed to have ice, but I know, like, when we're home we do. But when you're having stomach pains already, it's the last thing you should be having. Um, and they really just didn't know. That's why they just sent me home. So yeah, you're your biggest advocate. Speak up. If you're in pain, if something's going on, I mean, it's okay to tell them no. Like, this is not okay. And I was fortunate enough that I'm close enough to my hospital so I can go back there. My surgeon wasn't able to see me the first day I went, but the second day that I came, I mean, I was in the emergency room for about 10 minutes, and I asked them, I was like, you guys need to call my surgeon and tell him I'm here. So the doctor did, and the first thing my surgeon said was, get her up here. So I was admitted, and they took really good care of me. Um, I basically missed my whole week of puree food, so today I guess I'm kind of gonna restart that. So I'll move on to soft regular food next Friday, or next Friday. But I am feeling a lot better. They want me to release the weekend, do the little cups with the timer, um, just because they're like, I mean, you haven't really had to do anything for a couple days, so your body needs to get readjusted to that. Make sure you're, knowing how much you take and blah, blah, blah. Um, but I am feeling better. Monday, when I weighed myself before work, I was 257, which means that I had officially lost 30 pounds in 3 weeks, which is awesome. Um, I I weighed myself, but I had so much fluid pumped into me, so it went back up to like 160, or 160, 260. I hope I said 257. Yes, I was 257, and then I went up to 260. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna not weigh myself for a couple of days. Let all the fluid kind of come out. I can feel that I'm a little bloated, but um, yeah, I can tell, like, in my stomach, well, everyone can tell in my stomach that I lost weight. People at work are like, oh my gosh, have you lost weight? And um, I went out with a couple of friends, and they're just like, oh my god, look at your stomach, it's so much smaller than it was. Um, and I mean, it's still big, but it's flattened out. I don't think right now. I think I'm kind of bloated, so probably not now. But before I went to the hospital, it was a little bit flatter. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna start trying pureed food today. Last night when I got home, they told me I could either eat the hospital food or I could go home. In the hospital, they didn't puree anything, so my choice was soup or broth, and I'm just like, I cannot do any of that anymore. So sorry. The tomato soup was really good, and I might have tomato soup for lunch, but the broth was so horrible. So I just chose to wait till I got home, and when I got home, I tried some crab meat, and it was absolutely delicious, and it sat well in my stomach and everything. So I guess if you're feeling shitty, I mean, go to the doctor and have them check your potassium, because I mean, yeah, they're telling me that, it makes you feel horrible if it's, low. Um, yeah, and they kept having to take my blood to test it. So you probably can't see it. On my fingers are pricked all over the place because they couldn't get blood out of my vein. They told me that they had to come and take my blood at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're kidding me. They're like, oh, we'll move it to 11. So they came at 11. They tried my vein. I don't know if I can show it. My vein up by my elbow. They couldn't get it there, mid-arm. They tried in my hand, and she tried poking me about, I don't know, 10 times. She finally got a little blood out, and it turns out that it wasn't enough blood. So at 1 o'clock in the morning, they came back, and they're like, I'm sorry, we didn't get enough blood. The test was weird, so we needed to take your blood again. So all of my fingers are pricked everywhere because that's the only way they could get blood out, was pricking my fingers and then squeezing it. It was horrible. I don't know. I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to ever go back to the hospital. But it's the best place you can be, of course. So, yeah, that was my adventure this week. It sucks. I've missed so much more work than I wanted to. Next week is a mandatory vacation week, so I have to use more vacation time. I'm like, I have 1.5 sick days left, 2 personal days, and I think I might have like 6 vacation days left, and that has to last me until June of 2013. So that kind of sucks, but I'm not gonna get sick anymore. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. So yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully next week, I probably won't post on Monday since I'm posting today. So hopefully for my 5-week update, I'll have a nice big weight loss, and yeah, I'll be good to go. So thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. You can add me on Facebook. I'll put my email address down below, or my name on Facebook down below, so you can find me if you want. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll post again soon.